Alright, I'm back again, folks, bringing you another video. Example 3 for 7.1. Just lost my marker. That's no good. So, what we're doing now is evaluating expressions involving square roots. So, there's a little bit more to it. There's a couple extra steps we have to do. So, we have the 5 out front, which means we're multiplying these two numbers together. So, we're multiplying the 5 and the square root plus 7. So we use our orders of operations that we know. We multiply first, but first, in order to do that, we kind of need to figure out what the square root of 36 is. Let's check out our perfect squares over here. What number can we multiply by itself to get 36? We can multiply 6 by itself. So we know that 5 times the square root of 36 is saying 5 times 6. Don't forget that plus 7, though. That plus 7 is still out there. So we'll do 5 times 6 plus 7. That equals 30 plus 7. And after we have that, we know our answer is 37. So evaluating that expression comes out to be 37. B, let's do B here. To be and not to be, 1/4 plus, so we got 1/4 plus the square root of 18. Actually, my bad. Oh, the 2 is, so it's the square root of 18 divided by 2. That looks a little trickier than it is, because look at that. We've got 18 divided by 2. That can be written as 9. So we have 1/4 plus the square root of 18 divided by 2, which we just said 18 divided by 2 is 9. That's a lot easier, isn't it? So we got 1/4 plus the square root of 9. What number times itself equals 9? So we got 3 times 3. So the square root of 9 is 3. 1/4 plus, and then this represents a positive root, like we set up here, 3, and then we combine the 1/4 with the 3. So we have to, you can write it as an improper fraction that just equals 3 and 1/4. Or, what would this be? It'd be 12/4, 13/4, 13/4, or 3 and 1/4. And then we've got C left to do. C is, if it's okay with you guys, I'm gonna, I won't erase it. I'll just do C over here. We got a little bit of space. Just bear with me here. C. C is the square root of 81 squared minus 5. Okay, so first thing we should do is what we've got in parentheses. So we've got the square root of 81. We got a number over here. Oh, so 9 times 9 equals 81. So the square root of 81 is 9. So this number in parentheses isn't the square root of, it can be rewritten as just 9. The square root of 81 is 9. But that square is still out there. And then we still have minus 5. You guys are going to notice a really cool relationship later. You might have already noticed it with the square root and the square. If you're if you're squaring the square root of a number, you'll see a cool relationship. We'll talk about it in class on Monday. So we have 9 squared, which is 9 times 9 is 81 minus 5. And then that equals 76. So our answer, when we evaluate this expression, is 76. If you feel comfortable with this example, move on to the on your owns. Otherwise, try watching the video again, and yeah, peace out.